going on? What's going on? What's going the fuck on? But I ain't going. But I just want to say what's going on, people, man. First show of a new year. Last show that ended out the year was Bananas. Jesus Christ. But I got a lot to talk about today, man. Of course, we're gonna tap into that whole Robert Kelly, the R, Mr. Kells if you nasty. But we're gonna talk about Jasmine Barnes today too, the 7-year-old who was killed in a drive-by. Shit crazy. And then we're going to talk about Cyntoia Brown. A lot of people know who Cyntoia Brown is. A lot of people don't. But she is one of the people that we're going to talk about that's going to lead us into the R. Kelly. Because she killed someone who brought her for sex. And when she was 16. But, man, before I even get into any of that, man, I'm going to talk to my man K right now, man. How was your New Year's, man? How you bring it in?
Yeah, I was working. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really in the mood. This is the first year since my sister passed. I wasn't really in the mood, in a holiday mood. You know what I mean? But so yeah.
Oh yeah,
it was cool though.
My condolences too, bro. When I seen that, I'm like, damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. She passed in July 19th. Yeah.
Damn. So I know the holiday was a killer for you, so you already know, man.
Yeah.
I take you like a homie now, yo. So I definitely my condolences.
It's all good.
I know how it is to
Appreciate
lose somebody real close. So I'm not even gonna start with the fuckery yet, yo, because I wanna get all the way in, right? I wanna get all the way in. But yeah, last week was Bananas. Hold on, I wanna get something on here real quick. Cause I know that people want to see this.
They want to see.
They want to see this. They want to hear this. Because, man, like, don't get me wrong, yo. He a creep.
So you might as well go in. You might as well start.
No, we're not gonna go there yet.
Go in yet?
It gotta build up.
Okay.
It gotta build up. So I'm gonna get the sad part out the way first, because all the shit said, but I'm gonna get the extra sad part out the way. So if y'all don't know, Jasmine Barnes is the 7-year-old in Houston who was killed like in the back while she was sitting in the back seat of her mother's car. It was stopped at a stoplight.
And the mother get shot too?
Yeah, she got shot in the shoulder. It's a crazy, right? Because now Saturday they found somebody, right? But to get into it, right? So everybody going crazy right now because, okay, me personally too, the other sister, the 15-year-old, told the mother and the rest of the family that it was a white guy with blue eyes wearing a hoodie. She couldn't see the rest of them, but she know that was who was the person that shot and killed her sister. So it was an outrage, like, basically in Houston, man, like, because now it's like this young queen, man, lost her life because of hatred. A lot of people, I ain't even gonna lie, I was upset about it because I felt like you just killed a 7-year-old because of her skin tone. You know what I mean? Like, it
would do the most.
Yeah.
You just take it to 10 automatically. Take it to 10.
Take it to 10. And
that's not right though.
And I'm like, yo, like I was like, yo, whoever down with it, I'm with it. Like, let's go to Houston. We go do some looking. We got catch them.
That's where you was at, yo.
That's where I was at. Because like you can hate, right? Hate me. But don't hate the babies, you feel what I'm saying? But Saturday comes around, right? Like I said, the whole city was looking for this blue-eyed white guy, and they had a sketch and everything, right? But when Saturday comes around,
Yo, hold on, let's talk about that real quick.
Yo, that sketch artist was phony as shit.
yo, that sketch artist, then the sketch artist looked like they was watching Power when they was drawing that jump.
Yo, that sketch, my niece could have drew something better than
That
that.
was super phony, and I was like, damn, either White Boy is just like, White Boy looked like Jason Kidd. No, not even that. Steve Nash, yo. You can't tell me that wasn't Steve Nash, yo, for nothing. And I'm like, you know what? Well, they gotta catch him. You know what I mean? This little girl is dead right now. She's not gonna be here no more with her family, nothing like that. Right. And yeah. So then I see this thing pop up on my phone Saturday, like, we may have found the killer of Jasmine Barnes, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, I'm not paying it no attention because I'm like, nothing coming up yet. Boy, when they said his name was Eric Black, 20 years old, Eric Black Jr., I said, damn, White Boy had a nerve to have two a nigga name, yo. He had the nerve to have a nigga name too on top of that. And then when they showed the picture of him, I said either the 15-year-old is smoking weed or popping pills or something is like, I don't know what she was trying to do. And I just pray to God, man, like she just didn't try to say it was no white person just because. And I just hope that she really didn't see the other vehicle or whatever there, or, you know what I mean? But the dude, they pulled him over for traffic. He didn't signal. typical. You been driving while black shit. You did not signal to change lanes. So that if you do that, I need you to start doing it because they're gonna pull you over because you did not change your lanes. But the thing that kills me was, not only did he do that, right? They pull him down to the district and he starts telling like, yeah, like I was there. I was the driver. There was a dude named LW, aka Larry, that was the shooter. But they was in a rental car. So now you're in a rental.
They like, fuck, we gonna signal a lane change.
Yeah, what you gonna signal in the lane rental for? But they in the rental. And they said that they believe, the sheriff, Mr. Gonzalez, believed that the little girl was killed because of mistaken identity in Texas, in Houston.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been.
It could have been. But how many mistaken identities? Because if you're in a car, right? Because they said it still was a car. Like, he got pulled over in a Kia, a gray Kia. He returned a car. And it just baffles me because he returned the car, went back to get his car, and like they stopped him. Like, I want to know what else they not telling us because why did homicide automatically go and holler at him after a traffic stop and he had marijuana in the car? You know what I mean? Like
how they make the connection?
Yeah, how they make the connection with the shooter? Like
they probably had information on it. And then just use the traffic violation to pull them over.
Yeah.
They didn't have no, maybe they had the tag.
Well,
the license.
Well, they said that they had 1,000 tips.
Well, you know they had a horrible description.
Yeah, horrible description. You know, Steve Nash was the suspect from that drawing. But they said they gave out they had 1,000 tips and they had $100,000 in rewards for whoever can basically turn them over, right? Boy, someone's calling in. Oh yeah, we got a caller, ladies and gentlemen.
You want to take it?
Yeah, take it. Let's take it.
Oh dang!
You hung up on.
By mistake.
Hey, whoever it was, can you call him back? You got the number?
Yeah, I think I got it. Well, yeah.
We ready to call you back, whoever.
For real, you want to call her back?
Yeah, call it back. Because I definitely want to hear what people got to say. Because I want people to call in, especially when I talk about this R. Kelly. When I talk about this R. Kelly, y'all better call in. The shot caller definitely gave him up, bro. For that 100 bands, he definitely probably gave him up. LW, you calling them back now?
Oh, no, we shouldn't call them. They from Texas.
They from Texas?
Yeah.
let's
Texas number.
Let's call them. Let's get them in here, man. It might be some. I mean, they might have. It might be. It might somebody try to split the 100 bands with me. Please pick up. 'Cause I need that 100 bands. That's done again. Right, let's go.
All right.
Caller, what's going on?
Hello? Hey, what's going on? It's DJ Cool Rod.
Oh, Cool Rod, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's going on?
You down there in Texas?
Yeah.
I thought so. And then when the number came up, I said, hold up. I hope nobody trying to push a T me. You feel me?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Well, you know, I'm from Baltimore, but I live in Texas by the way of the military.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know I support anything from Baltimore and stuff. You know.
My man, I appreciate you. Now you heard about the girl Jasmine down there, right?
No, which girl we talking about? You talking about the one that got killed?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, I see that they got the murder suspect, I think, in custody. That I saw. I just saw it very briefly, you know, through the timeline. I didn't touch on it much, but yeah, I kind of peeped that.
Yeah, but the crazy thing about it is, like, did you see the sketch of Steve Nash?
No.
I mean, it's not nothing. It's not a funny situation because the little girl lost her life. But like whoever the sketch artist was, it was trash. Like they either hated Phoenix Suns back in the day, and they just wanted Steve Nash to go down. Man, like he looked like Steve Nash when he was in Space Jam. But
I got you.
But yeah, man. So now they saying it was a black guy. He's pulled over and things like that. And I'm just trying to figure out how all of a sudden now, like where the white guy go at, and then the police is now saying that the truck probably was somebody that heard the shooting and now he had to get away from it. Like he was trying to get away so he didn't get hit.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to touch on the R. Kelly.
You want to touch on that? You want to touch on that R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Hey, look. When I'm gonna get to it in the next like 10, 15 minutes, right?
Okay.
Can you call back?
Yeah, no problem.
No doubt, man. All right, just call back in the next 10, 15 minutes, yo.
Okay,
I'm gonna get there, and I want everybody to listen in, man, and speak on it.
All right.
Said, yo, they want that R. Kelly bad, yo. They want that Kelly. Yo, I try to go in slow, yo. Cause it's like R. Kelly went fast. I'm trying to go slow. But yeah. So he died, man, and what you said. I'm just confused, though. Like, I want to know, like, where's the white guy at? Like, was the white guy LW that did the shooting? And it was a mistaken identity, or what? Like I don't know, but
why you need to know all that?
Yo,
you can't just go with the information that they gave?
Yo, because
this is the fucking shooter.
In the world, no, he's not the shooter. He's the driver. In the way of Donald Trump's world, I just not trying to start no race war. G, it's already starting, but it's like I'm just like. I just hope that she maybe the glass is coming in her face and
no, but I'm saying that makes sense though. So it's just like if somebody starts shooting initially, you gonna get down, and then when the shooting stop, you gonna come up, and maybe she saw the white guy, like you said, he might have been around and heard shots, and he trying to get low too, and the car she seen was his car.
Yeah.
But the driver had already, I mean, the shooter had already left.
Well, got out of there.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I mean,
so it's just like, because they
that's
peeling,
good.
so that's what she saw. And I'm sure that surveillance cameras probably saw something other than that.
That's probably why they got Slim, and then
Yeah, and that's how
you
they
know
got
how
the
dudes snitch so much on that self nowadays.
Absolutely.
So
he probably was on social media.
He probably told somebody, "Oh, yo, guess what happened? I know exactly what happened. I was there, and this and this and this." So yeah, you probably right. But before we get to the juicy, right? So, like I said, Centoria Brown, right? Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, you probably gonna need to get to it.
I might have to get to it. Yes,
All right, call her on.
Call her.
Hello. Hello.
How you doing?
All right. How are you?
I'm good. How what we talking about today?
How you ask the caller what they talking?
I know. I mean, what she want to speak about? What's your name?
Yes.
Huh?
What do you want to talk about? What do you want to discuss?
All right. So we was talking about the little young girl that was killed at 7 years old. The sketch was
I
white.
know that was crazy.
Is
That's crazy how they switched up all of a sudden. And you want to say
now it's a black man, right?
Gloria?
So I was confused a little bit, like what happened? What you can't say that you seen this man with the gun. No, even if you just seen somebody trying to get away, like you would see a gun like shooting at you and your sister and your mother, and like the face couldn't be like that sketch that we seen, which confused me real quick. But I'm definitely about
At first it was a white man
Right.
in a red pickup truck.
Right.
Now it's a black man with a black car.
I got you. And is that in a black car, and then there was a rental on top of that. So it's really getting confusing.
Why y'all acting like all this stuff is hard for it to happen?
Because like, all right, for me, I'm just confused because why in the world, right, would the person be white, but then he's nowhere near that sketch. Even a light skinned black person not gonna be that sketch of a real white man, yo.
Y'all
Am I wrong?
Y'all always want a conspiracy.
Am I wrong?
This ain't no conspiracy. This was simply the little girl, the 15-year-old girl, the same age as an R. Kelly victim, got the shit wrong. That's it.
Yo, dirty as
She got the shit wrong.
Yo, so the R. Kelly victim. We gonna go. They still on?
Yeah.
We about to get to that R. Kelly too. You
It's like the police is trying to set somebody up.
see?
So
I ain't gonna lie.
I understand why you might think that. But didn't the guy confess?
But look how many times where we confess for something for no reason. Like,
No, we would confess for a reason. Well, I don't see us. The only reason that we confess, there is no reason to not. I mean, like, if you confess, either you did it or you try and take the charge for somebody else that did it because
Right.
you don't want them
And
to
I'm
get in
not-
trouble.
I'm not
Those are only two reasons that you confess.
I'm not taking capital murder though.
Yeah. Why the fuck would you confess to killing a 7-year-old child, knowing that they're going to nail you to the dang on wall?
Well, yeah, man.
Unless you did it. Now, if they got surveillance footage,
They got surveillance footage.
I said, if they do, then, you know what I'm
Because
saying?
at first they didn't say that they had the footage
Yeah.
of the red car.
They was at a Walmart, or they definitely got footage.
Setting something up.
Some,
There's a setup somewhere.
I
because
feel like
you
it
can't
is.
go from red to black. Red do not look like black.
and black don't look like white.
True that. You right about that.
Either that white,
It was
even
a red pickup truck flying past her car.
right. And that's why I'm confused. Like, do they? And when they said it was another car there, like in that picture or that video, it wasn't no other car there.
So Miss Gemini said
The mom said it was a white guy. I think it would be clear. If she did another interview and explained further.
Yeah, well, it was actually this 15-year-old sister.
I thought it was the child that said.
Yeah, the 15-year-old sister said the mother said that it was a white guy and gave the description of Steve Nash to.
Well, that's how we got the description there.
That's how we got the description. The mother.
Come on now. That child know the difference between a white person and a black person.
You would think, especially if they live in Texas. especially if they live in Texas.
In Texas, they would know.
I think there's more to. I do think there's more to this story. And what was they shooting at? Was they shooting at the white guy?
They said that.
Now maybe what if they was? Now what if the black guy was shooting at the white guy?
Right. But they said the guy that they locked up said that it was a mistaken identity. They thought it was someone else in the car. I don't know how the car, they just seen a car and mistaken it for someone else.
Right.
But like, you see a woman.
Like a Boys in the Hood. Like, damn, they could go right there. Yeah, and they just start shooting.
Yeah,
without even knowing who the fuck. That's crazy. That's how young people is right now, though.
Yeah.
Just randomly just do shit.
Just randomly just popping off at the head.
Yeah, but we got a lot of stories to get to.
Yeah, man. We got a lot of stories. But definitely, when I get to this next one, I know.
They had to free the children in the car, so how could it be mistaken?
Unless they had a little car. If it was a little car and she was in the truck, right?
Maybe they had tinted windows.
I don't know. But I'm gonna get to this other story, but I definitely want you around when cause I want you to call back in, because I know y'all probably want to talk about this Kelly and Lifetime, right?
I want to talk about this Baltimore supposed to be police commissioner.
Oh, okay. We can definitely do that.
Well, we do that right now. Since you got on.
That. He stepped. Well, he said that he's not coming no more because he want to actually focus on his son.
He from Texas too.
Yeah, he from Texas too. Yeah, damn. Hold up, man. But he said he gonna focus on his son who having his second brain.
All right, so let's say this. Okay, so Baltimore has been searching for a capable police commissioner for the last 10 years.
He wasn't going to come.
Yeah. This ain't got nothing to do with his son.
The public was going to ask him questions that he couldn't answer.
Well, for me, I feel like, why are they worried about it now? We went through 15 commissioners and they just gave people jobs.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Did y'all want this commissioner? Is this somebody we really wanted?
Yo, let me tell you.
We ain't want him no way.
We didn't want none of the other ones, and they still got there.
Catherine Pugh wanted him. Ain't nobody else want him.
We didn't even want Catherine Pugh.
Nobody wanted him as a commissioner. He was too funny. He was one of those funny Rickies, just like the other one that she had got.
Yeah.
They're not doing any work.
True that.
Yeah, man. But the thing is, what I say, that the city need to 100% stop being scared, and somebody here need to become.
That's what I was going to say. I've said this many times. I think that the police commissioner needs to be from Baltimore. It needs to be somebody that's from here, that live here, that know here. It can't be somebody from another city, because this is a different city. You can't be from somewhere else.
But that's the whole thing. The police department is basically almost 86%, 96% of people that's not from here already. Because the city's stuck going. The city said they want to police themselves.
I've been to Texas. I know how it is in Texas. It ain't no way in the world you could have dealt with Baltimore compared to Texas.
You down in Texas too? So he couldn't. He definitely wouldn't have been able to been capable of that, right? So my man Jason said he seen how messed up the department was, and he said, "Forget it, I'm out of here." I ain't gonna lie.
No, he wouldn't have been able to make it here.
I really, truth be told, he probably felt like I can't make it there, and two, he probably said once they investigating me, he probably did his own investigation of the department and said, hold up. It's 150 scandals in here, man. That I might have to clean up. Nah, I got more things on my plate. He got to worry about his. Any kid that having brain surgery, I don't care what it is. I'm gonna make sure. I'd rather go back to Texas with my son before I come here and try to fix everything. I would. He probably didn't want to come anyway, though.
Yeah, that's it.
He didn't want to come anyway. But who's going to step up and say they're going to be that person? Because I ain't going to lie.
I don't mean no harm. I wish your son the best. I pray for him, but I don't believe there was anything wrong with his son.
You know?
And, you know, how all of a sudden he needed emergency brain surgery.
Well, they said it was the second one.
Just doesn't happen in an hour.
How come this is the first time we hearing about brain surgery?
Well, my personal, see where we at again. My personal life has nothing to do with me trying to stop crime. So if this is my second surgery on his brain, you don't need to know that he had a first one. How many people go to a job, right? Trying to get a job, and your kid having surgery, and you tell them, "Oh, my son has a surgery."
That's fair.
None.
Okay.
You wait until you get that job, and then you talk to that manager and say, "Master, please, can I use my vacation time because my son having surgery today?" That's what we do.
Oh, little man having surgery.
Yeah. Oh, little man has surgery. You got vacation time. Go and take that. Yeah. Trust me. The whole. I really feel as though that he didn't want to come to Baltimore. 2, I don't have to tell you how many surgeries my kid was having. And 3, at the center of the time, now, if I'm becoming a commissioner, right, and the last 9 people that y'all never did none of this for, why I gotta be the one? I'm not coming. So now I leave your seat empty again. I'm gonna leave the seat empty. But nobody really tell their job. Like I definitely believe him, because who would put brain surgery on their kid?
That's a hell of a lie.
That's a hell of a lie.
But do he have children?
Yeah, he do.
Do he have children?
He do have
I
children.
thought she said you.
It might be a make-believe child.
Oh, you said. Yeah, no, he got children. He got children. They actually, his children was one of the people that one of his children anyway, was one of the people that they said they went down there to talk to, like to see about his character.
Well, that's what they do.
That's what they do now.
They've been doing that. It's
Just
just
like when you try to get a security clearance, they talk to your family,
Yo,
talk to your neighbors.
I know that. I got government clearance.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying though, the police department, Baltimore,
Yeah, they do that.
have not been talking to nobody like they've been talking to this man, yo.
You crazy.
Yo.
Do he have a son?
Yeah, he
Do
got
he have
kids.
a son, or do he just have daughters? Because I thought it was just daughters, they said.
No, he got a son.
Yeah, well, we next because it ain't gonna be him. It's gonna be somebody else.
We on to the next one.
No, it's gonna be somebody else. We gotta keep waiting, and the interim commissioner Tuggle is gonna still be the commissioner for a while. He said he don't want the job either.
He don't want to. Yo,
Well, I
nobody.
got to get off of here for a minute, but I'm going to call back in.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I appreciate you.
He said he don't want the job either, but all right. So we got a couple other things on the docket.
Yeah, we got some things on the dot. But I definitely want everybody to call in out there, man. 404-436-1277. That's 404-436-1277. Because we're going to talk about some stuff that I know a lot of y'all want to talk about, 1. And 2, it is some of the things like she just spoke on. They definitely checking anybody. Yeah, they definitely checking anybody affiliated with you. Trust me. I know firsthand. But it wasn't as public as this commissioner was. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all of a sudden now everybody like, oh, before we go there, like how many times have we had a commissioner go on TV before like we made it public that we investigated his whole life. We do it after we want to get rid of him. No, that's dead ass. Like, we do it after we want to get rid of him. There goes somebody else.
Shabazz, call it back. All right, so we need to
Yeah, what's
switch
going
time.
on? What's going on?
He ain't on that. He ain't on
Oh, so yeah, man. Oh yeah, Ivan. What's going on? So look, because y'all gonna make me get right into it in a few seconds. So Centoya Brown was granted clemency after being sentenced to life in prison for killing a man who brought her for sex. Right? The Tennessee governor granted her after she spent 15 years of her life already. To be released basically into parole supervision on August 7th. And that decision came yesterday. Like, have you heard about that story before?
Which one?
Like the Centoya Brown.
Yeah. You talking when it first happened, right? All right, when it first happened, and when they was trying to get, you know what I mean?
When they was trying to help her to get out before, and it was like, no.
And the judge said no.
And now it's like, okay, we're going to help you now. And
I'm glad.
I am. I am because, one, like the story, like when you go back and like listen to watch the whole story, like they say he bought her for sex, but like who did he buy from? Was she prostituting?
Sound like it.
It sounded like she was prostituting because every time I've been trying to go back to look for more about it, it's like they've been trying to hide it or something. like they've been trying to dig it, go deep into the dirt with it. But one of the things I did find, let me see. Nah, that still ain't saying nothing. Oh, so they said in 2004, Brown killed Johnny Mitchell Allen, who Brown said had solicited her for sex and taken her back to his house. So she was a prostitute at that old? That's what it sounds like, right?
Yeah. I mean, what difference do that make?
Yeah, it don't. It don't. But why is he out there buying her? He deserved to die.
She ain't that old.
She's 16.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No, so I'm saying, why is he buying a 16-year-old?
This sounds like sex trafficking or some shit like that.
Yeah, I just need more on it, bro. Like,
but regardless, she killed somebody that was trying to
take her box.
Yes. So they, charge her with murder.
Yeah. Sad, but I'm happy that she be out.
Yep.
You remember when it's hey Hooks, I need you to tell me, man, like call in 404-436-1277 because it's one of those things like that's gonna lead up into what I'm going to talk about. that was crazy because she killed him. She killed one of her attackers, you know what I mean? One of her, I would say attackers. She was 16. No matter if she was outside prostituting, like you can still see that she's 16. Like when I'm riding down 25th Street right now, and I'm like, yo, why these kids outside on this corner? And you know what time it is. It's not they out there trying to get that dirty ass fish box hit up. But what? It's fish box. Cause some of them jeans be nasty looking. They be like, yo, stop it, man. Where the parents at? But I guess we gotta go into it, right? Huh?
Yeah.
I guess we gotta go into it, right? Mr. Robert, Mr. 12. Oh shit! Danny, let me say it, y'all.
You're taking too long.
Hey, let Mr. Robert. What's going on, Carla?
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, man? Is this DJ?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Just go straight into it, man.
All right. Well, I guess the question you're asking is, can R. Kelly bounce back after the Lifetime documentary? And I would say yes. And I would say from a marketing standpoint, if I was R. Kelly, I would drop a single or CD because he has the people's attention, and no matter what he does, he's gonna have his haters or disbelievers like that. But to me, I think he's an artist, and I think he should put music out.
Hey,
All right, so let me.
I say the same shit.
I disagree, homeboy. But let me ask the caller a question. You a DJ, right?
Correct.
Are you playing R. Kelly?
Not at this time because I don't have any gigs and the music.
I'm just saying, like if you was like say you had doing a wedding this weekend, are you playing "Step in the Name of Love" or "Happy People"?
Yes, he is.
Why?
You know what? No. I thought about. I probably wouldn't because of the sensitivity of the how it is right now.
Right.
I probably wouldn't be truthful because I know how it would probably affect some people.
Yeah.
I know me. I mean, my outlook and some else's outlook is totally different. So for me not to make anybody feel a certain way, I wouldn't play that at a gig. No, I wouldn't play that at all. Unless it was requested
by the promoter. Now, see, my thing. R. Kelly is out my
but you gotta think
he's
about
out my rotation.
How many times?
Unless the promoter requested from me.
Like R. Kelly right now. Hey, DJ, on some real, right? R. Kelly, even if you have, now I know being a DJ, right? And K DJ, right? When you have those segments, right, of music, you have your R&B, your pop, you have your like you have that breakdown, right? R. Kelly hasn't came up on no one's DJ list for the R&B in a long time anyway.
Nah, the old heads.
My sister just gave a birthday party to her husband, right? Right? Need some old fuckers. I ain't gonna say old fuckers, but she loved R. Kelly. I was just at her house when the Ravens just losing. She still loved R. Kelly, right? She's of that age where R. Kelly, when she was coming up, they probably was like the same age or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But she like shit. I'ma still listen to his music. But the thing is, right? Like them, it wasn't on the list. She wanted the newer R&B because she felt as though like it was gonna be people like me still in there because I came up on R. Kelly too. But I still like the newer R&B people. Like the Chris Browns and all that. So she made her list like that. But when they had the party where it was just those 70s, 60s, and 50s in there, Kelly was on that list.
But that's why I said a wedding. Because a wedding is going to bring out all ages. It's going to bring young, old, middle-aged people. And in an instance like that, like a young party, you ain't going to get no R. Kelly request. Right. But in a family reunion or wedding reception, you may get it. Yeah. But it's enough line dance and happy music that you can play it where you ain't gotta play it.
Yo, the crazy thing of how I feel though, no matter like after when February hits, right? When February hits.
What, for Valentine's Day?
No, not even that. Before February. Cause what's this? The still the first week of January, right?
Yeah.
So when the last episode is 6 episodes, right? The last episode this week, right?
Yeah, already happened.
All right, so it already happened.
Saturday.
Yes, okay. So give it February 1st, right? He gonna disappear off our timelines. People not gonna talk about it, right? But this is why I say DJ is gonna be crazy, right? Because just how when the video that's going out right now, when he's touching all over his body and all that other stuff, right? Yeah. When they touching all over his body, just weeks before this even happened, right? There was people up there boasting about like, yo, R. Kelly, this is my dude, like, yo, wildin', this how I'ma have, blah, 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 you know what I mean? Right? Yeah. But now that the documentary comes out, it's like, oh, R. Kelly a creep, he this. Yo, we been knew R. Kelly was a creep. I don't want to hear it no more. Like, for me, I watched the first episode, right? And it was like, yo, I don't even want to hear it no more. One, I'm in I'm in a whole different place right now.
Yeah, I feel you. See, I mean, I'm the same way. I feel as though it's like, man, you know, it's kind of like beating a dead horse.
Yeah, and,
You know,
and the
it's
truth
like,
be told, it is almost considered to like beating a dead horse. Because,
Yeah.
and this is why I say social media can either make a movement or break a movement, right? I'm going to keep it a bean. We could take it all the way back to Black Lives Matter. At that moment, Black Lives Matter was the hottest thing moving, right?
Yeah.
You don't hear about it no more. You hear about it, but it's so silent that like when you hear it, it's like, okay, right? This Me Too movement, right? It's going to,
Yeah.
Me Too is similar to when the gay movement started. It's here. It's going to be around for a long time. And then all of a sudden it's gonna start deteriorating.
All right, let's not get sidetracked.
I'm
So
not.
there was a documentary, a
Right.
6-part documentary, docu-series that came out
A bunch of people that should be
talked
locked up.
about stuff
A bunch of fuckers that should
that
be locked up.
we have heard rumblings of since probably 1994.
Yo, I used to get them Vibe magazines
Sure, I
and
did
them
too.
Source magazines,
I did
and they
too.
had all this shit run down. Now, the one thing I will contest against,
So talk about your thoughts on Aaliyah.
fuck Aaliyah.
Okay.
Damn.
what?
A strong nigga.
What do you
and
mean?
come
Okay.
what it is.
So why you say that about Aaliyah?
Yo, I never really fucked with Aaliyah, like rock the boat, none of that shit. Like, she wasn't nothing for me though. Like, she was a boy dressed in a girl body.
Wait, what?
It's like, no, yo, like, I really wasn't a Aaliyah fan. Like, I really didn't care. Like, even like age ain't number the number, none of that. Like, she was never.
All right,
nothing for me.
regardless of that, she was a 15-year-old girl dating R. Kelly, who was much older.
Right.
What about that?
That shit was creep. That's creep. But let's
You
think
know
about
what, man?
let's keep it a bean though, right?
Yeah.
Even
Hold up.
after that, he still sold out shows, and we still listen trapped in
You
the
know why?
closet.
You know
1
why?
through 6, 7 through 9,
Here's the
9
thing.
through 10.
Here's the thing. So the climate was different then, and the climate is steadily changing. So let's go back
I
to.
hate when people use that.
But listen, I'm gonna tell you, the climate is changing
Ain't
because
no climate.
it is a
It's
climate.
just a lot of
Yeah.
sensitive
No,
bitches
it is a
running around.
climate. So let me give you another example. Before everybody in this studio right now was born, and when our grandparents was teenagers, the climate was different then too.
Yeah, they was listening to a bunch of rapists.
They couldn't go in every restaurant that we can go in.
You right.
They couldn't look white folks in the face and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you right.
And then slowly the climate changed, and it was people that felt like
Frankie Lyman.
you know,
and
I'm
still
saying
fucking a lot of kids.
No. There's people that wasn't open and receptive to the changing of races and segregation being stopped and all that. And they was like, oh, it's always been like this. Nigga is this, da 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 da. And they was resistant to change.
Right.
Shit changed
Yeah,
though.
shit do-
and
when
and
you
you got a
said that,
whole
man.
nother generation of people that was born like us that didn't experience that. And as it steadily goes on, now when we look back at the racism that our grandparents had, we like, what? That never happened to us. And what's happening right now with the Me Too movement and that kind of stuff, they're changing society and the shit that you can do and say. And it's going to be a generation of kids that's born now that ain't going to remember none of the shit that we remember when little girls was messing with older dudes because they was more mature or we
Exactly.
ain't dating
You're
guys
right.
in school.
No, you're right.
Times is changing.
No, times
But-
is changing.
but,
But
back to
times,
what
but times only going to change. Times could have been changed, but you had back then not shit mothers and fathers who let these kids fuck with these older men.
Yeah, I mean that, but see, that's changed. So it's just like when I hear people
Some of
say
these
that.
motherfuckers out here today still
When
fuck with these
people,
young
but listen,
niggas,
when I
these
hear
young bitches,
people, when I
and
hear people
crying on
say,
Facebook.
because what you saying is what a lot of people saying. R. Kelly did it. People enabled him. This one did it. They need to go down. They need to go down. This one, that one, and that's true. But that's
Everybody
just
need to
like
go down. I'm not
that's just like
blaming
you
Kelly.
saying somebody get caught doing something. You say, "Well, I ain't the only one that did it. He did it too, and he
No.
did it too," and that's
In the
fine.
eyes of the court, right? The
Yeah.
nigga is innocent. In the eyes of the people, he's guilty.
Okay, so
At the
can
end of the
R.
day-
Kelly bounce
At the end of
back?
the day, right? Fuck yeah, nobody could bounce back.
No, he can't.
Nobody say he bounce back. This motherfucker's here in Baltimore City, right? that killed the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Everybody, hold up. It's people out here in Baltimore City, right? That killed the motherfucker, and everybody know that he killed that motherfucker, right? And walking around the street, he bounced back like a soldier because they know.
That's totally different.
No, it's not.
It's totally
because
different. It's
you
totally
fuck with
different.
my kids, that's like fucking with me in the streets. You gotta go.
But if I could say something real quick,
Sure.
you know, like I said before, if I was R. Kelly from a marketing standpoint, if I was him, I would drop a single or
He did
CD.
just drop a single.
Okay, a single. But mine is to talk. Make a single about love or R&B, but don't address the matter. Make a single strictly about whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like a R. Kelly classic. I don't know.
But do
I think
you
Like,
think?
like a 12 play
But do you think
that y'all still
Yeah,
listen
But
to?
do you think
Huh?
that now that he's going to get any support
Yeah.
to promote the record?
Yeah, man. Because right now on Spotify, his record sales has raised 16%.
That's only because his name is
ringing.
ringing, and some people are just not familiar with him because he's an older artist.
No.
I understand that, but think about it, man. Already he's going to have his non-supporters, but the one that have right now, if R. Kelly say fuck it, I'm coming to Baltimore. I guarantee you, if he come to whatever arena you guys got, it'll be sold out.
No, it won't.
sell out.
No, it won't. No, it won't. Because
I bet you it will.
Because the moment that they announce that he's going to be there, the protests are going to be so significant that the venue's going to say, we don't even want to deal with this foolishness, and they're going to cancel the show, and he's going to go to a smaller venue. What are y'all talking about?
Look, if he go to a smaller venue, he's still
smaller
gonna sell that
venue.
smaller venue out.
R. Kelly is
Okay,
done.
smaller venue,
He
he's
not
gonna sell it
done.
out though. Because
R. Kelly not going to be able to
man.
sell more than Soulja Boy.
Shit.
Nah,
Soulja
you
Boy
must
can't
be
get three
crazy,
people no
man.
more.
R. Kelly, like I said, man, R. Kelly, I think he has a lot of guys on his side. And I'm saying,
15-year-olds.
Like I'm saying, he has a lot of guys. He's a lot of guys on his side, a lot of women that support him also. So to
Yeah.
me, right now,
That's true. Hey,
right now-
hey DJ, like I said, right? See the way change really happen, right? Is when you keep something going, right? And
Okay.
because people are so in today's world stuck on the next trend that comes out that's a controversy, you're not even gonna hear about R. Kelly. And what
Exactly.
You,
That's what I'm
what
trying
you,
to-
what
that's
you
what
will
I'm
hear
saying.
about. What you will
That's what
hear
I'm
about
saying.
is because we got Kodak Black still playing on everybody radio, and he was touching a little kid. We still got fucking Triple X Tension that was beating on kids.
Tentacion.
Tentacion.
Okay, but
and
those,
his
these
little
are all
kid.
one girl that you talking about.
No, because Kodak Black is two different Johns.
No, I'm saying he that was one girl he touched or hit or whatever.
It don't matter.
It does matter. R. Kelly has
It don't.
more than 30.
See, that's
It's
why.
totally different.
See, that's why it's never gonna change.
It is going to change.
No, why it's never gonna change?
And-
because if it don't matter, right?
All right, so
Like,
couple more things.
like-
so
like
that's what
I
I'm
just
saying.
seen a Drake
They
joint.
coming. We already talk about that. They coming for other people.
And people,
Drake,
people saying,
Diddy.
people saying Drake was young. It
He
don't
was 23.
matter. Yo, it don't matter when she got a teen in her name. It's a rap.
they talking about Jay-Z too. Jay-Z and Foxy Brown.
And the
Foxy
crazy
Brown
thing
was
about it,
15.
Foxy Brown had already even said
Yeah.
that she had. Yo, I can guarantee you this, yo. Being a Brooklyn nigga, yo, Gavin and them Gate Avenue niggas, they would have killed Jay-Z for even thinking about fucking Foxy Brown.
no.
No.
Foxy messed with Foxy got the same bodies that Aaliyah got.
She got a lot of bodies.
Foxy has a lot of bodies.
But for respectability,
Kim has a lot of bodies.
we already know Kim had bodies. Kim had to get
Cardi has a lot of bodies.
Kim had to get nuts sell out her body.
Hey, but to keep it to 100, man. I mean, the reason when R. Kelly allegedly we heard about him marrying Aaliyah, as guys, we ain't paying no mind because he married her. He married her. He didn't rape her. He didn't sodomize.
Well, that's why he's not in
himself.
jail, right?
He not in
He
jail
married
because her
her.
mother and her father condoned it. And then in
I mean,
Chicago,
no
about
matter
that.
what.
in
To me,
Illinois, 16
I think they
is
hit
legal,
it.
ain't
They hit it. No,
Six-
they hit it. I don't think the mother and
No,
father knew.
16 legal because
They
they
hit
changed her age to 16.
Aaliyah that wasn't living in Chicago.
They changed her name to 6. What
Aaliyah wasn't living in Chicago.
What's the birth certificate state? It's Illinois.
Yeah, but she wasn't living
She
there.
wasn't living there, but she got married there. It's legal.
She ain't get
It's
married
legal
nowhere.
at 16.
That shit ain't legal.
It's legal.
If it was legal at 16, she wouldn't have lied and said she was 18. It wasn't legal.
She lied to say it was 18. So
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying.
Sucky.
It wasn't legal. But regardless,
That's what
Regardless of the fact,
and that's
regardless of the
that's
fact,
one situation 25 years ago. What about all the
Exactly.
other 50 situations that he got after that? What about pissing on the
but
little
after
girl?
that,
What about that?
With those girls underage, though? I mean,
Yo,
What about pissing on the little girl? What about that?
Hey, that's some creep shit. But the brother should go to jail because the brother said that he was the one that did it. Then
No, the
his
brother didn't say he did
Hey,
it.
I got the Dateline shit in the house, and I've been showing niggas
The
all
brother
week.
did not. The
I got
brother
the Dateline when he was
on
talking about
documentary
Waters.
that we saw. The brother said he didn't do it.
That's because on the documentary, right?
They said he offered
On
him
the doc-
money and he did not take it.
on the
That's
doc-
why they don't speak.
See, on the documentary, right? And I'm gonna make sure I get it to you so we can upload the him and Barbara Walters, right?
Please.
Back in the day.
Yes, please.
Where he said that, and then you go
Right
back
now,
and read, and then you go
this is
back
hearsay.
when you go back and read the documents from the trial.
If that's the case,
Curtis Kelly and the parents
If-
said they were not going to press
if
charges
that's
against that man.
if that's the case, then he would be in jail.
No, it would not, because if your parents not pressing
No,
charges,
because here's the thing: R. Kelly paid that family off.
yo, he gonna
They
bounce
got a
back.
non-disclosure
He gonna
agreement
bounce
and he
back
paid
just
the
like
money.
Chris Brown bounced back.
Chris Brown hit one girl.
He beat the shit out of one girl. He beat the shit out so bad he beat up 5 of
He
them.
hit one girl.
He beat the shit out of one girl and it looked like 5.
One girl is a mistake.
That nigga came back and
30
he was the next
girls
Michael
is a
Jackson
sickness.
again. He was the next Michael Jackson again.
Michael Jackson didn't hit no
Yeah.
girl.
He hit a little boy.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
See why we can't
But-
believe it?
The people
You
said.
see-
Okay.
You see what's crazy?
The people said that they was lying for money.
You only had one person that came out that said he was lying for his money after his father died. But the other little boys and this shit still never came out and said nothing.
because that was the only case that he went to
No, it
trial
was
for.
no, because that was his only case that he went to trial for, R. Kelly. But everybody else is still talking about he say, she say.
Is there a video of Michael Jackson doing something to a
There's
little
video
boy?
of him touching the little boy
And
ass
then he
going
said,
into
no, that
Wonderland.
wasn't Michael, it was Tito.
Michael Jackson was touching that little boy ass going to Wonderland. And they got that shit on tape. They got that on tape.
But let's keep it real, like
Come on,
content,
come
man.
on,
Right
come
now,
on.
this is a hot topic, and things to talk
Thank
about.
you, thank you.
Yo,
But
I'ma
by,
keep it up.
by summertime, there's something else to come up.
Yo, like I said, R. Kelly, right, is a fucking creep. Truth be told,
I agree with
2,
you on that.
Sparkle bitch ass should be locked up because I don't give what the fuck she's trying to say.
be careful.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Sparkle, man.
Why not?
That bitch she gave her niece up.
She did not.
And
Yeah.
she got hit. She got hit.
Yeah.
The way that she was
Yeah.
crying on that documentary lets me know that he fucked her and she mad that he fucked me and my little niece.
Yeah.
You can't have it both ways.
You
first
get
you
shit.
said- First you said that she gave the niece up.
She
Now
did.
you saying she was crying because
She
of
gave
what
it
happened to the niece.
because
She did
Yo,
not
ain't
give
no-
the niece
ain't-
up.
See, the bitch was
She
thinking
didn't.
of a bag.
You bringing somebody around don't mean fuck my niece.
Yo, once I seen my niece inside this nigga's studio by herself, it will be no more R. Kelly, bro.
That's why he didn't fuck your niece because he messed. He
had
picked out
sex with
people.
Sparkle.
He picked out people that he knew
No.
he could manipulate
He
the
manipulated
family
the whole
and them.
family and them.
Yeah, it's people like that.
It is. And the crazy shit about it, the brother need to be locked up.
Which one? The one that was locked up?
No, the Curtis.
Oh, the other brother.
He-
Because one brother seemed like he was locked up.
Because he locked up and he like, I don't even know what they talked
He
about.
the rapper.
Robbing my brother.
He the one that was rapping.
Yeah,
he the one that did the
Robert,
rap
yeah.
song.
One he's part of.
Fucking horrible.
One he's supposed to be part of Dead or Alive, right? I mean, did Do
hell,
or Die, right?
I don't know, but the hell no.
No, I'm saying he
But,
wanted
you
to
know,
be. He was working with Do
Let's
or
just keep it real. This is public opinion. Nothing's going to happen to R. Kelly. He's not going to jail. This is our opinion. It's going to die down.
You can't go to
He should
jail.
drop
It'd be-
He should drop his single and keep it moving. Because right now he's supposed to be exposing the women
Right.
and flipping it. But to me, I
He
think
can't
don't do
flip
it.
nothing.
I say don't do it and go ahead and
Yeah.
drop his single because
Yeah.
So you
people
say
wanna
just
buy
ignore
it.
it.
What-
Just
what's
be like
he-
nothing to see here.
What R. Kelly is doing right now is everybody gonna have like, yo, these motherfuckers talking about me syndrome, like,
Yeah.
but you know the way to make motherfuckers like us look stupid is to act like you're not bothered.
No, I don't think that. I don't
Shit.
think. Real
Hey,
quick, let me ask y'all 2 questions real quick. We up against the time, but okay. So, Diddy's wife, Diddy's
Okay,
baby
Cole,
mother,
Cole, Justin,
Misa.
we knew about that too.
Now,
Why they just not bringing it up?
Justin's mother was 16
My girl
years
said-
old.
My girl said Ray Lewis bounced back at the stabbing a nigga.
Was 16 years old when she had Justin.
Yo, we already knew about
Okay.
this.
Now,
I hate when this
no, I'm
shit
saying
happens.
we knew about the pissing too, but I'm just saying.
I hate
So,
that.
so does that count for anything? The
He's
fact
still
that
a fucking king.
Hey, you know
remix.
what? I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm glad you mentioned. No, you know what? Diddy, if I'm not mistaken, he can go to jail for that, man. For real. And in New York state of law, for rape, that there's no
statute
statute
limitations.
of limitations for that. Yeah,
ain't.
for real. If
It
if she
ain't,
was
but it
16
happened in
years old and
Atlanta,
had a
so it don't
baby-
matter, yo. It
Nah,
don't matter.
she from New York.
Yo, Justin was head in Atlanta, bro.
Okay.
It don't matter.
Okay.
It don't. Once wherever the baby was made and the sex was made with
No, you mean where the baby was born, not
Where the
where
baby was
not the
there,
baby
where
the baby was made.
the baby was made there.
That baby
too.
was made in the
'Cause he
Biggie
fucked
video
her
in the hot
Atlanta.
tub.
He fucked in Atlanta, bro.
He got bras in Atlanta.
He got bras in Atlanta.
But you know what, Diamond? I didn't know she was 16, man. I had no idea. That was never talked about. You know,
Yeah.
I never came past my ears before.
We all should feel bad. We all should feel bad. We should all feel bad because
we gonna
we was
still listen to R.
watching
Kelly.
a Biggie video where he said your friends get with my friends
And we
can
should be friends.
And she's sitting right beside him in the hot tub and we was like, damn, that's a badass Chinese and
I
black
knew
mixed
how old
girl.
she was, though.
We was
I had
all
no
looking at
idea
that
how old she
16-year-old
was.
girl.
Yo,
But you know what? That's why a lot of celebrities like Puffy and Jay them, they're not speaking on, this R. Kelly stuff at all because as
bro,
men,
you're not gonna get a Jay-Z to
You right.
speak on
You
shit
right.
like this anyway.
Especially when he got Aaliyah bodies, he got Foxy Brown bodies.
But he ain't never fucked Foxy.
What are you talking about?
oh man,
You
come
know,
on, yo, what?
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
Ain't
Yes,
no
he did. Yo, he is dirty, yo. And Superhead and all everyone.
Superhead was already an old freak.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So if that's the case, then that means Nas
And Rihanna.
Nas fucked the shit out of Foxy Brown too. Then right?
Yeah.
Because what people are saying,
Even Cormega probably did.
Cormega probably did after that because they're dirty motherfuckers. Cormega smash. But hey, look, and my brother, we was living down south. 16-year-old in South Carolina can fuck whoever she want as long as she tells you it's consent. And that's the truth.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's different because in
Ain't
different
nobody
states,
we talking about in South Carolina.
no, but I'm just saying though, in different states, right? It just seemed weird. When I was living out in South Carolina, that whole shit was weird.
Yeah. Let your daughter
My daughter
be
not
in
growing up
South
in South
Carolina fucking with some 30-year-old guy and let him tell you, well, you know what? Yeah, right. Come on now. Let's
Yo,
be serious.
Once and foremost, what I said, that's why the fuck these fathers and these mothers need to be abused.
All right, DJ, we holla at you.
I want to be
All right, man.
All right.
Over, yo.
Take this last call.
What's going on, Carla?
What's going on? How y'all doing tonight?
I'm good. Who there?
This is Greg.
Greg.
Oh,
what's going on, Greg? How you doing, man?
What's up, bro?
You know what we talking about?
What we talking about so I can stay afloat?
We talk about this cows. This Robert Brown.
Talk about Robert Kelly.
This Rob Kelly. This
Listen, man.
Robert Chris Brown Kelly. Say no.
Is he old? Can he
Robert,
bounce back?
Robert, I go all the way with the high school girls. Kelly.
Hey, yo, can he bounce back?
Me personally, from this situation, because it's so exploited now, I don't think he can bounce back.
He is.
But the funny thing about it is he's making so much money just off of this weekend alone. Record sales going out the window. So it's a double-edged sword, man, and it's just weird.
And know what's crazy though? Because they only talk about the spike in Spotify. So I went and did my research, right? So not only did he spike 16% on Spotify, right? He also spiked 36% in iTunes, 27% in Tidal. And I didn't even know R. Kelly had a SoundCloud. Oh, shit. But he actually spiking 12% on SoundCloud.
So what does that tell you?
So,
nothing.
So know what that tells me?
That'll tell you
that
nothing.
He's still going to get some bread because
y'all tripping.
Exactly.
No, listen. He's still getting
tells
bread.
You he's going to get some money. He's going to tell you he's going to get some money.
Okay, but that's short money. And let's look at when every rapper.
First and foremost, he's not the dumb. Everybody said he can't read or write, and
he said it
right?
too.
Listen, he all this right, but he's not the rest of these old R&B singers that we see that don't have no bread. This motherfucker's moving from state to state, and every house that he get got 15, 16 rooms in it. His money is always going to be long because he's intelligent. Indoor pool, outdoor pool.
All right, check this out.
Indoor pool, outdoor pool.
Let me give y'all a simple fact. Anytime a major rapper passes away, his sales and streams spike.
We're talking about passing away.
Then after that, it levels out.
We're talking about passing away.
This shit is going to level out. Tell me the last R. Kelly album that came out, and he's dropped one consistently.
The last one that came out was
the last one that you know about.
The last one that I got that bitch
on my phone.
What is it? You don't even know what it is. He's not popping, B.
Look,
no, the last album he dropped was a Christmas album. But
no, you talking about that shit.
My point is that R. Kelly ain't popping.
The last Christmas album I fucked with was the Bootsy shit that just dropped out.
Who?
What? Bootsy. But look though. Yeah. Jesus. But look though. Yo, this whole crazy shit, right? The R. Kelly shit, right? Yo, that last album still sold enough that he's still eating. We not saying popping, but the last tour he did still sold out.
Well,
only reason why he closed tour the shows.
He has a fan base, not to cut y'all off, but he has a fan base that is going to always be consistent and loyal to him. So he will always get that kind of bread. But at the same time, I do think that this situation that's going on now is getting ready to actually make a very bad look on R. Kelly.
It's not.
To lead to some legal stuff. I don't know if it will, but that's what I feel.
It can't be because it's going to be called double jeopardy. So they can't try him again for the same shit. And then we already see that all the pictures.
He did plenty of
all the pictures that they have, right? They had to blur them out. Why? Because the victims don't want their shit sold because they still fucking with them boys. No, they not still young. These bitches over 20 now.
Yeah, they are older. They are all older.
No, that's because like the one father that all of a sudden and the daughter riding around, she Mrs. TMZ Kelly, right? That father riding around in the CLK now. That bitch is just driving in a Honda. He don't have no job. How you get it? Because Kelly gave you that bread. You want to fake the funk, man. Everybody, I want to beat the shit out of Sparkle.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah,
what I think is it does take somebody who says, look, he was doing this when I was a child. He has to admit and then show proof.
Yeah.
Hard to admit and show proof though if he's not willing to do it.
And they got a lot of
spot on with that.
They got a lot of tapes for other motherfuckers in that house that was fucking these bitches.
And they gonna start coming out too.
Well, hey, check it out, fellas. The moral of the story is this. Don't let R. Kelly meet your daughter at the mall and take them to the Colorado room.
There you go.
I'm going to holler at y'all later.
Agreed.
That's no problem.
Look, keep the show pumping. Good luck for everything that y'all doing, man. Y'all had fun.
R. Kelly, a.k.a. Donald Trump, he will bounce back.
All right, fellas.
All right.
Man, we about to get out of here, man. Hey, look, I'm going to keep it a bang with y'all and with the motherfuckers that's faking out here today. Because Black Lives Matter was behind Colin Kaepernick until they realized, all right, nigga, you not coming back, so we going to watch back football. Me Too movement was cool for everything and for right now until us two start, when the niggas start talking up. The gays thought they had a fucking stronghold on Kevin Hart until the big gay, Ellen, came out and said, no. And R. Kelly gonna bounce back like Donald Trump, a.k.a. Elvis fucking Presley. I'll see y'all next week, man.